Hey, how's it going? This is Melinda and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a special video. It is for Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame. He is celebrating 6,000 subscribers and he has a list of questions he wants us to answer, and they're very good questions, so I'm very excited to get started. And congratulations, Brandon. Question number 1 is a song with scary lyrics or lyrics that creep you out. And this one was very easy for me. This is Motley Crue's Shout at the Devil. There is an intro to Shout at the Devil called In the Beginning. It freaks me out, it creeps me out, and just never really liked it. And I've even actually considered at one point taking this record out of my collection. Songs on here that are really good that I like though are Looks That Kill, Knock 'Em Dead Kid. There's a really cool version of Helter Skelter on here, Too Young to Fall in Love, and 10 Seconds to Love. So overall, this is a really great album, and I just kind of came to the conclusion that music has never had a bad influence on me or a negative influence in my life. So I just decided to go ahead and keep it and enjoy the music that I really do enjoy on here. So anyway, that is my answer for that one. Then he asks, what is the most stressful part of record collecting? And for me, the most stressful part is having a wish list of records that I never see in record stores, that I need to probably order off Discogs or some other way. And then I love going into record stores and discovering new music and doing the hunting and all that. That's a lot of fun. So sometimes after I've been to a record store and I buy several records, I come home, then I kind of beat myself up and I think, for the money I spent on that record, I could have scratched one off my want list. And I just kind of balance back and forth on that, and it does stress me out. So that's what stresses me out about record collecting. The next question that Brandon asked, he wants us to name 3 songs or albums that played a significant part in 3 major events in our life. I'm going to call childhood a major event, and I want to show this record because it's really had a huge impact on my life. It is called Music Machine. It's just a cheesy little compilation album by K-Tel from the 70s. It has Robbie the Robot on here, but it did have a lot of great music and great bands that have went on to influence me and what I like to listen to even today. It starts out like you can name Dancing Queen by ABBA. There's Got to Give It Up by Marvin Gaye, You and Me by Alice Cooper, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, which was an intro to Elton John music for me. There is the song Beth by Kiss, which is an intro to Kiss for me. So Feels Like the First Time by Foreigner. Just a lot of really good songs on here. Just a little compilation that I cannot tell you how much I listened to it when I was growing up. So it had a huge impact on my life. And just for fun, this record came with some posters. My mom sold our copy of it a long time ago at a garage sale, but I found this copy and it came with the posters, so I have to just show these for fun. This was hanging up in our bedroom wall, my sister and I, our bedroom wall when I was a kid. This is Casey from Casey and the Sunshine Band. You can see the insert where you could have ordered some records. And then this one is Andy Gibb. Andy Gibb had a song on here, I Just Want to Be Your Everything. And this included a poster of Andy Gibb as well, so here's that poster. So anyway, just a wonderful childhood memory for me. The next one I'll show has a huge impact because it's the Allman Brothers' Eat a Peach, and the reason why it had a big impact, the song Melissa, is actually what we ended up naming our daughter. And this is an incredible song I've always really loved. And when I was pregnant, there was a commercial for either a bank or a credit card. I don't really remember. But the situation in the commercial was very parallel to our lives. I was pregnant, and the lady in the commercial was pregnant. Her husband traveled a lot, like my husband did as well. And it shows her going into labor and letting him know, and it shows him rushing through airports, trying to grab a taxi, finally getting home, and then getting to the hospital just in time, and she gives birth. And at the very end of it, it shows this really, really beautiful baby. And during the whole commercial, the intro to Sweet Melissa is being played, and right when they show that beautiful baby, he's singing the lyrics, Sweet Melissa. So that had a huge impact on me. And when we went on to come up with some baby names, we didn't know if we were having a boy or girl, but I made my list. And because I had seen that commercial and loved that song, Melissa was on my list of baby names if it was a girl. My husband made a separate list, and he wrote down names. And when we checked our lists, we just looked, and Melissa was the only name on both of our lists. So we immediately knew if we were having a girl, her name was going to be Melissa. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So this album has a huge impact and just a wonderful memory for me. The next one I'm going to show is a 45, and it reminds me of a wonderful time. We got to go to Hawaii. We went to Maui. This is a 45. It's a song that when we were out sightseeing and seeing waterfalls and the beautiful ocean, all the beauty in Hawaii, this song came on. It was one that I had always loved, but for some reason when I heard it in that moment and on that day, it just touched me, and I knew I was always going to, from now on, when I hear that song, it was always going to bring me back to that spot. And it is Leo Sayers' When I Need You. Just a really beautiful song from the 70s, and now it reminds me of our 10-year wedding anniversary and being in Maui and sightseeing. So anyway, I really love that memory. So the next question that Brandon asked, he wanted us to name 1 to 5 songs about places we've actually been to. So this one was an easy one for me. I pulled this. This is Hawaiian music. There's a song on here called Hawaiian Wedding Song. So anyway, I just wanted to show that one. My husband used to go on business trips to San Diego, California, so I wanted to represent that. We actually had a really great time there. We had friends that we would go visit. So I wanted to show California Girls this is the Songs of Summer. It's a compilation by the Beach Boys. Anyway, San Diego was a really great place and I love to go visit, so I wanted to mention that one on here. And finally, another one I want to show, Ronnie Millsap's Greatest Hits. There is a song on here called Smoky Mountain Rain. It is a phenomenal song. I've always loved it. And we've been to Gatlinburg several times, and I really love the Smoky Mountains. So I just thought that was a really good record to show as well. And so the next question that Brandon asked, he wanted us to ask 2 people whom we've never spoken to about music to name 3 of their favorite bands. And so I asked a lady that I work with who her favorite bands were, and her answers were Genesis, Foghat, and Journey. She also mentioned that now she does listen to current country music, but she couldn't really name any artists that she's really crazy about right now. Those were her 3 she named. I also asked her husband, whom I maybe have spoke to once or twice in my life, and his answers were he likes the Eagles, the Doobie Brothers, and Aerosmith. So anyway, that is the answer to that question. And finally, as a bonus, he wanted us to potentially show a tour of our stereo equipment. He really likes the music room tours. And this is our turntable. It is a Denon DP 300F, and we have upgraded our cartridge to an Ortofon 2M Red. Now I'm going to show you the speakers we use. They are Infinity Primus P152 speakers. We're pretty happy with what we have right now, but eventually we are going to upgrade. We want something with a little bit better bass. And this is my receiver. It's a Yamaha RX V800 receiver with a built-in amplifier. I really like it because it has a warm, natural sound. And also, this receiver has a better phono preamp than our turntable. Also, I want to show you, this is my very favorite part of the cabinetry that was made, and I'm very excited about this. We now have a built-in for my wonderful record collection. I can just flip through them with ease in the way that you would at a record store, and just find what you're looking for and pull it out with ease, put it back. And they're also on the bottom here. You just flip through, find what you're looking for, and grab it. And anyway, I really love that feature. And I have 16 of these, so as my collection grows, I have a wonderful and safe place to store them.
So I'm really excited about having this for my cabinetry.
Thank you so much, Brandon, and congratulations again. Thank you everybody who watched this video. I really appreciate it. And everybody take care. Bye-bye.